Good morning, everyone. Ryan here with PK Adventure Travels. We are at our favorite seafood market. We've mentioned this a few times in some of our earlier episodes. Most recent was our trip on the Wonder of the Seas when we were at the Maya Chin Resort, and Mel was talking about the sea bass that was served there, comparing it to Joe Patty's. Well, here we are in beautiful Pensacola, Florida. Joe Patty's is a one-of-a-kind fish market here in this area. They started in 1930, actually, where Captain Joe and his wife were selling seafood out of their homes in the Pensacola Bay area, right off their doorstep. And it just grew. Between 1960 and the early 1990s, almost every seafood restaurant along the Panhandle in Alabama and Florida was using Joe Patty's fresh seafood to serve to their guests. They've expanded as well. They've added a sushi bar as well as a winery. And it is just an awesome, awesome place to come and experience and get some fresh seafood. So without further ado, let's head in and actually take a look at what Joe Patty's is all about. And if you're here at the right time, they will actually be freshly unloading their seafood from the boats. So let's head on in. Let's take a quick walk down the market. Each area will have, as you can see here, the price in front of it on what fish you're actually looking for. At the beginning is your typically already cut up versions. You can see there we got swordfish, smoked salmon, the Chilean sea bass, sea scallops, and now the shrimp. Shrimp for days and days and days and days. Now you can get into the whole fish area. And your shellfish. See here, they also have calamari, squid. I mean, really, any freaking seafood you can think of, they've got. Here at the sushi bar when it's open later in the day. Now you've got your live lobsters. Anything you might need to help accompany in it. They've got some pre-made cocktail sauces and other crab concoctions. You got your crab legs. They actually have some unique finds too. Alligator sausage, alligator meat. The gumbo is really good as well here. Crawfish etouffee. Good old hush puppies. Ooh, a crab pie. That looks interesting. Now there's also a little shop here for delicatessens that they've added. Different imported cheeses. Serving boar's head. And really any seasoning you could think of. And fish fry. I mean, you basically, let's just face it, anything you need to make any type of seafood dish is here. Now, if we walk down the back, the wine shop is currently closed based on how early we're here today, but they do have a full complement wine shop down here. Again, it is closed until 10 a.m., but a full wine shop. Now here at Joe Patty's, once you get everything you need, you're gonna go to the checkout and they will pack your cooler with ice and your fish. If you don't have a cooler, they actually have styrofoam coolers here for sale. So if you weren't planning on coming here and then you're like, you know what, we're so close, let's go do it, don't worry about it. They got you covered. At this point, we are going to start figuring out what we want. 82, who's going to be the star today? Who's the star?
What's going
Doing
on?
well. So tell us who you are.
My name is Wesley, and y'all are now at the world famous Joe Patti's.
Amen. We've been coming here for 30 years.
Okay, that's pretty
30
cool.
years?
Yeah.
Cool. We weren't live 30 years.
Hey, I wasn't even alive when y'all was...
Where y'all from?
Tampa.
Tampa, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
But
Well-
we drove way up Tennessee to Kentucky to Alabama to come back down.
Road trip.
Yeah, road trip. Yep. Well, I know you want chili and sea bass.
Alrighty, what I'm gonna do is, this way is,
Or a pound and a half, whatever's closer for you.
that's 2.3 right there. Y'all okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna be 57.23, okay?
All right. We'll do 2 pounds of swordfish as well. Look at that fresh swordfish. It's all sushi grade as well.
Is there bones in that?
It should have been all picked clean of bones.
2 pounds, I'm gonna cut you right here. You want it 1 piece, boss man, or 2?
Let's cut it in 2. Yeah.
Ticket number 85. 85. How do you put your chili and sea bass again?
1.09.
Dang.
Ticket number 85.
You may have done this a couple of times, huh?
Done it a couple times, boss man. Couple times. And 2.1.
That'll work.
You okay with that?
Yep.
No, trim the 0.1 off.
Those are gonna be delicious. Anything else?
What's your favorite fish?
If we're not talking about the sushi table, I like ahi tuna. If we're not talking about that, I would probably go with like Caribbean grouper, cobia. You know, I'm a good old country boy. I like mullet. You know what I'm saying? I like to fry some mullet up.
All right.
What is a scale?
That is like a filet mignon of grouper.
Ah. Let's see what we got down here scallop wise.
Those gonna be our sea scallops.
Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Nice fat scallops.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, Wesley. Thank you so much, sir.
Day be safe.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right, now that we have our fish, it's time to go pay the Pied Piper and then have them load everything up in our cooler. This is where they work that magic to get you all boxed up. As I mentioned earlier, you've got the styrofoam coolers that are for sale. Very reasonable. $6.50 for a 10 quart, 28 quarts, $10.50. And if you're going biggie, they even have an 82 quart for $26. So they've got you covered no matter what amount of seafood you're buying. And once they are done packing it, we got the cooler.
Thank you, my man.
Thank you so much. And that, my friends, is several $100s worth of fish and crab. That is going to be the best fish and crab that you've eaten. I guarantee it. Just like that, we are packed up and good to go back to Tampa. Definitely the best fish you'll ever had. I know I've said that before, but it really is great fish. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notify button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really does help the channel out. We'll see you next time on the Scenic Route. Later, everyone.